Hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everybody. I am so excited about being here. Wow, it's been a minute since we've been here, and I am so excited. We are here, and I have an amazing guest, and I just want to say welcome. Welcome to Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everyone. I would love for you to tell me, where are you coming in the world? It is an amazing month. October is so busy. We have domestic violence awareness. We have national disability awareness. We are ending the Hispanic heritage awareness, and there's so many more that are here with us. So I just want to say thank you all for joining me as I am sharing my tips for our series this month of Revitalizing Yourself with lasting lifestyle changes and a wellness mindset. And while I like to do what I always do, is just take a few moments right now just for us to be still. To be still and really just know that people are hurting in the world today. And I take this very seriously with mental health, with domestic violence, and how this is just all correlated into wellness. And how, when our amazing speaker comes up, Donna, who was just here, is going to talk to us about that. But if you will, because we are in an election time, people get just a little anxious and a little nervous, a little ugly, whatever you want to say, over this time. And I'd like to just take a few moments of stillness. Wherever you are in the world, I just want to say, I mean, there are wars, there are storms, there is just tragedies and traumas. It may be in the country that you're in. It may be in the community. It may be just as close as your family, your friends, your home, or it can even be within yourself. So just a moment of stillness, asking God to put that hedge of protection over us. Just as we take a few moments to breathe and be still. Thank you so much. Well, as I mentioned, I'm just excited. You may see I'll be talking about that. If you've not, what is on her arm? Go to some of my posts, and I probably shared what that is. But we're not here to talk about that today. I will be sharing that. Our series this month is Revitalizing Yourself with Lasting Lifestyle Changes and a Wellness Mindset. And today we are going to be speaking on the tips today about wellness lifestyle with Plano International Festival. And with Plano International Festival, I'm going to bring Donna on here in just a minute, and so that she can just show that her beautiful smile, while we are looking at this month and what it is all about, of Plano International Festival. We are in celebrating the 20th year anniversary. If y'all remember, we had Graciela here back in April. Our special guest speaker today is Donna Hartman, and she heads up the Wellness Fair, which is just like the other part of what I love to do with the Fit Zone. So she is the brilliance behind all of that with the Wellness Fair. She also, if you're coming out, she's over the food trucks. We're not going to talk about that, but it's some great, good food. So we got to like feed our bodies right. So Donna is, she is just, while I've been blessed to be able to run in a lot of different circles with her, she is a wife, she is a mother, a grandmother, a retired educator. She is originally from Chicago, Illinois, and has lived in Plano for 20 years. Maverick basketball, paper crafting, and reading are just a few of her many interests that she has. And Donna has volunteered with the Plano International Festival for, are you ready? If y'all have heard me talk about this, for 15 years. I'm just going to unmute her if she just decides to speak in. Okay. But 15 years. I was just more than honored to step into this role with the Fit Zone because these volunteers have been there since the inception for over a decade. And Donna has actually served for 11 years as a coordinator for the Wellness Fair and the Food Court. She is also a co-chair for MCOR, that Multicultural Outreach for the City of Plano. And for Donna, the most rewarding aspect of volunteering is interacting with the many diverse people who live in Plano. Donna loves learning about her neighbors, her family, different customs, religions, and a community. And as she is a retired educator from the school district, she knows really what I got to hear what diversity was before diversity became the thing of being just bringing more awareness. They are like the ones that from founding really just at the beginning. And one of the things that I love that Donna shared is that one of her quotes is she thinks that it is important to embrace all of the things that make us unique, as well as those things that unite us and make us a community. And you can go, you can go to Plano International Festival on LinkedIn and Facebook. Instagram, and so many other social media platforms. I'm going to pop up the website here in just a moment. She will be sharing with us about the wellness fair for the free services screening and all they do in our community. And this is actually going to take place on Saturday, October the 19th in downtown Plano at Haggard Park. My question to you guys is, do you know how Plano International Festival and the Wellness Fair got started? But before I turn this over to Donna, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am a hospitality health and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a positive process for change. And that is with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. That lean stands for your lifestyle, your exercise, your attitude, and your nutrition. The fun part is taking and showing you to those luxury top wellness destinations around the world. It's always from the inside out. That's why I take a lot of passion with the Fit Zone. But without further ado, I want to turn this over to Donna and just talk about the Fit Zone and or not the Fit Zone, the Wellness Fair, and tell us a little bit about that, Donna.
All right. First of all, thank you, Michelle, and thank you to all of your participants and listeners. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I am very passionate, as Michelle said, about the wellness fair that we do with the Plano International Festival. And how it got started 11 years ago is that we do partner with PISD, Plano Independent School District. And at one time, the school district held their own health fair and wellness fair at one of the high schools on the east side of Plano. And for whatever reason, they decided that they could not sustain it anymore and it was going to go away. And so, because I was in the district and I knew that this was happening, I talked to one of the teachers who had been in charge of it and I asked them, could we get your information about the wellness fair? Because I think that maybe this is something that the Plano International Festival would take up. And they said, sure, we love that because we can't do it, but we think it needs to still be done in that area. And so that was the start of it. And Graciela, who is our president, said, okay, Donna, this is your idea. You got to do it. And so, of course, with her help and everyone else's help, we decided that this is what we would do. And it has been so successful. With the help of the Plano Education Foundation, we are able to contact every student in Plano and make sure that they know that the festival is happening. We send out flyers and information to every single student in Plano at least 3 times before the festival to let them know that we're having it. We also make sure that we uh, pay special attention to the Title I schools to make sure that those parents know that there are services that will be there at the festival and that they're free and then they can take advantage of them. This year we have 23 providers who will provide free health screenings, education about your teeth, your feet, even about your blood pressure. We are going to have people there talking about insurance and how they can qualify for certain types of insurance. So there's all sorts of things there to help educate all of our parents. This is not just simply for people who maybe they don't have insurance or their insurance doesn't cover a lot. This is for anyone. We don't ask that you show us that you need the insurance. I mean, you need the services because the services are free. All our providers provide free um, screenings and free information. So, but you don't have to prove, oh, I'm poor or I don't have insurance in order to take a part of it. We have flu shots for children and adults, and we also have COVID shots for just for adults. We also have a mammography truck that will be on site that people can walk up to. We did have where you could uh, get screened beforehand, but now it's kind of late. So, but if you think that you need I'm sorry, a mammogram,
Mammography.
well, you need a mammogram from the mammography truck.
Aha.
It's just kind of a tongue twister. You can come on that day between 11 and 2, and they will screen you to see if you can get the mammogram for free. If you do have insurance and your insurance will pay for it, you can still get it there. But if you don't have insurance or your insurance doesn't pay for a mammogram, you can get it there and they will screen you and let you know. So, do you have any questions or?
That's, I was just putting a lot of the things in the website and everything in the chat. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. And yes, that right there is to serve the community. And it's the big part is, if someone needs it or wants to do it, for whatever reasons, it's
Right.
there. And we say,
Right.
please come take advantage. Now, the park
Exactly.
is going to be busy. It is
Mhm.
a busy time. We have this once a year.
Right.
And while it is going to be busy, come early.
Mhm.
The wellness fair and the fit zone is from 11 a.m. to 2
True.
p.m.
Mhm.
And so that part right there is where you want to come. Parking's going to be like it's busy. Plan on parking a ways, walk a little bit. There's a wonderful, wonderful farmers market that's right across from Haggard Park.
Mhm.
It is in downtown Plano, right across from on 15th Street, but at Haggard Park.
Mhm.
So when you come, now the big part of where Donna will be is you've got the Sailing House, and what is the other place that you're going to be at?
We're gonna be in the Courtyard Theater, which is right off
Inside.
of Avenue H, and that Avenue H will be closed because we will have food trucks, and also we're gonna have a truck that if you want to give blood, Carter Blood Care will be there. We'll have a truck for the Colgate truck will be there to examine teeth and give out toothbrushes and toothpaste. Also, the library truck will be on that street, as well as the fire trucks.
Mhm.
So we have 9 food trucks. So it's going to be busy, and it's going to be a lot of things going on. So you can go to the wellness fair, get your flu shot, get your eyes examined, take the fall assessment, meaning if you're going to be steady or not.
Love it.
Get your blood tested, all those things, eyes examined, and then go out to the food trucks and get something to eat. Then go to the festival and walk around. Go to the fit zone
Come
and
to the fit zone.
go to the fit zone and exercise and find out some other healthy things. And then look around and see all the wonderful vendors that are there that you can buy something from if you want to. It's just a really fun day, but it's also an educational day.
Very much.
Very much, very much so, very educational. And so, and also like within the wellness fair, there are a lot of vendors there who will be giving you education, things that you can do to make sure you're healthy, to keep you healthy. Then we also have a clinic that will be there. So let's say, for instance, you get your blood tested, or your blood pressure tested, and it's like very high. We're not going to send you away and say, "Oh, you got high blood pressure." You can talk to someone at the adult Plano Adult Clinic, and it says adult clinic, but it also it does take care of children also, and to get an appointment to maybe come and see about that. We're not just going to let you go when we find out maybe there's something that you need to work on as far as your health is concerned. So we're giving education, we're giving free uh, tests, but we're also giving you the information to go further from that. So if you need it, we're not just going to send you off and say, well, we can't help you anymore. We don't know what to do. We'll give you some people that you can talk to that will guide you in the right direction of where you need to be.
I love it. I love it. I mean, when we talked, for any of you listening here, that we Graciela was on, and we were on Travel Tip Tuesday because we were talking about the international culture, the naturalization, where they're going to have that naturalization ceremony. MCOR, which is the Multicultural Outreach Roundtable for the City of Plano, Shaheen does the naturalization, which is in February. You've seen that we've streamed the National Day of Prayer and the business leadership reception, all that comes in. But the festival is going to have a fashion show. Giselle is having that has just dancers and fashions from every country in the world.
In the beginning, what about the parade of flags? That is absolutely beautiful. The parade of flags is something that if you don't come for anything else early, come for that early so that you can see that. It probably be over 50 flags that will march through the park, and then they'll put them and place them by the water, and people come and like to take pictures there, and it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see.
It is a great day. I mean, my area that I love and so grateful is just in the wellness. And so I'm so grateful that Donna came and really talked about, because there's a lot of things that in one day, and she gave the history of where it came and why they started. But here today is what we are doing within the festival, Plano International Festival, and what the wellness is. Now, the Fit Zone. So the wellness that Donna mentioned, where that is, right across the street is the Sagling House. And the Sagling House, where you kind of cross over where the food trucks are. And the Sagling House is over there. That is where I will be. We've got some amazing instructors, fitness instructors that are going to teach all kinds of wonderful things. One is going to talk about really how to eat your food healthy, and just, not gulping it down like I'm always guilty of. And just really with that, we've got everything from Zumba to cardio we've got brain exercises. We have Pilates. We have a lot of good stuff that's in a lot of different martial arts types of things that's going to be there that can really just show you. The main part is movement. So you're over there with Donna. You're looking at what's going on in your body right now, getting your eyes checked, your teeth checked. As far as, I love it, if you didn't hear her, your feet checked. They will just do all kinds of free services and checks that you need. Mammogram, whatever it is that you need, go take a look. What is there? There's so many vendors. It's if it is, it's cool today. So, but they're inside.
Right.
So it's climate control if that's something that is a concern. But come back outside and come and get your body moving. The movement part, because if you're looking at that, and it's all about that. That's why I focus on that lean, holistic healing approach, your lifestyle. Getting into the wellness and the wellness checks, your exercise, your attitude, and your nutrition. And,
Exactly.
the nutrition is with what we eat. And while there may be some things that are like, you do everything in moderation, but the other thing that I know, Donna, I'd like you to just share is because we always need volunteers. If you've got some kids, they need some community hours. I'm going to let Donna really just kind of talk about that, because if you're looking for something to come do, we're going to reward you and you're going to really, really get. If that's not your jive, just come and participate. It is free. But Donna, tell us a little bit about the volunteering. What's
Well,
needed?
exactly like you said, is that one, because we're all volunteers. We have no paid staff.
That's
And so
right.
we're all taking our time and volunteering, and we need volunteers. And a lot of our volunteers are students that come from PISD, but they can come from any place. You don't have to be a Plano student to volunteer. You don't have to be an adult to volunteer. You don't have to be a student to volunteer. We take all volunteers. We'll find something for you to do, but we need people to come early in the morning to help us set up all the tables that we have to set up. We need people during the day that will help the vendors. Um, we need people to help move the vendors around in the wellness area, as well as all the other areas for the festival. We also need vendors when the uh, everything's over, to take down all the tables and chairs to help us clean up the park, because we try to leave the park cleaner than it was when we got there. So if even like if you only want to come for an hour, you can come for an hour and help us. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated, because, like I said, we're all volunteers, and many students need volunteer hours, and it's a perfect way for them to get their volunteer hours, because they can learn something while they're actually volunteering. It's fun, and for each of our volunteers, we give them a little token of our appreciation. It's a $3 token that they could use to go to any of the food trucks and buy something. Like, let's say something costs $5, they can use that token that they get, and now they only have to pay two. So it's just our way of saying thank you, and hopefully you'll come back. We have some volunteers that come back every single year, as well as our vendors, my wellness vendors. Most of our wellness vendors have been with us from the beginning for 11 years, because they really believe in what we're doing. They like coming to our fair because it's very organized. People seem to enjoy themselves. Everyone's very appreciative when they come. So they like to come back. And the other thing I wanted to say is, talking about all the different people that we have that come. We also have people that come and do interpretations for people. So we have a Spanish, Hindu, Farsi, any different languages, Mandarin, Urdu. We need also volunteers that will come and be able to help those people that don't speak English, or have English as a second language, because when they get their different medical screening, sometimes they have to read and see, this is what we're doing. Like for the flu shots, for the COVID shots, they probably have to sign something that just says, yeah, this is a release. I realize what I'm getting. And if they can't read it because it's not in their language, or they don't understand it, they need someone to help them interpret that. So if there's something that you can do, please come out and do that. And we only need you from 11 to 2 o'clock, and then you can go and enjoy the festival on your own. But that's, you said, we need volunteers. We really need volunteers to keep this going, because we want to serve the community, but we can't serve the community if we don't have the hands that we need. We just need a lot of hands that day.
That's true. That's true. And you hit it. And the big part is, of course, we need, wherever, if you're a morning person, come in the morning,
Mhm.
but there's nothing that, Graciela is probably the best example. If you're hearing this, Graciela, I know you were having a hard time logging in. I'm shouting out to you, because she's probably maybe gets 2 hours of sleep going in. I've told her, I mean, we all need to just try to be paced,
Mhm.
because it is a long, busy day, one time of year.
Yes.
And at the end, she will be running around, and we all will, is to make sure together that there is not one morsel of paper. It's just about
Mhm.
the mindset of leaving the park the way it was.
Mhm.
And so,
Or even better.
or even better. Exactly. And so that part, if you are like you're having fun and you go home and you rest and you want to come help us clean up, there's some evening events, and that is where more of the wellness comes. There's a sip and walk, I think, that's
Mhm.
after.
Yes.
But before we go into that, and I know we're almost at time, and I thank you for your time, Donna,
Mhm.
is we need to talk about because when we talk about wellness and how our world is, the big part too is that zero waste. And we just need,
Mhm.
Andrea, we want to shout out to you because everything is zero waste. Now, Donna mentioned about educating you about wellness in the fit zone. It's educating you about movement, and in the with the parade of flags, the kids will get a passport, educating you on culture.
Mhm.
Having the kids learn about travel with that passport, going around
Right.
all of the different booths and the cultures, and learning about the different countries.
Mhm.
But we also educate because we are zero waste.
Mhm.
And I'm going to let Donna just kind of just dive in just on a few
Okay.
things, if you would be kind enough for that, Donna.
Right. And when we say zero waste, we mean zero waste. We're a large festival, and to be a zero waste event is almost unheard of. And what that means is that we don't allow anything that cannot be compostable. I'm sorry. That means the food trucks, they have special wares that they use that we provide for them: the forks, the bowls, the spoons, the cups. It all has to be something that we can put in the landfill. So we ask our other vendors not to bring candy that has wrappers that the kids will throw away, or um, anything, a lot of paper that you're passing out. So we last year we diverted 94% of all of the garbage that we collected out of the landfill. That's how serious we are about this zero waste, because we want to educate and we want to entertain, but we also want to learn. We want you to learn. We want to teach. And we want to teach you about being careful with the earth, because it's, this is our place where we live, and we want it to be livable for a long, long time. And so it's something that's that we're very passionate about. And we have a person who is our green initiative person, Andrea, and she and her daughter Chantel really, really work hard to make sure that they have volunteers who are trained, who can tell you how to get rid of your garbage. And this year is going to be really fun. They have also some composters who are composters who are what do they call them? Like masters at what they do, and they're going to have tables set up to show people how to compost their garbage and what happens when all that happens. That's really exciting. I think that's a lot of fun too, because you talk about um, being, not throwing things away or making sure you recycle things, but what happens to that? How do you recycle? What happens when they go to the garbage, and all those things like that? And they're going to talk about that, and that's really exciting, I think, this year, to have that component. But it said we ask that people don't bring a lot of plastic. If you think you're going to be thirsty, bring your own renewable jug or cup,
Water bottle.
so a water bottle, so you can get water that way, just to help us keep the earth clean and keep our area clean, keep Plano clean. So
Exactly. And
yes.
thank you for sharing that. I love listening of the wisdom that we've got. I mean, everyone is like 15, 20 years.
Mhm.
And I'm the newbie.
Mhm.
I'm honored to be the newbie for, I don't know, however many years I've been the newbie, still the newbie. Um,
Mhm.
but this wellness fair for Wellness Wednesday, I just had to have this reserved with everything that we're doing, because I want you guys to know, hey, and even if it's like you just come and for just a little bit, come
Mhm.
check it out. Just be aware that, hey, be prepared for the parking, because In what year was it? As far as there's a lot. When you said there's busy, how many people come through that park, Donna?
They say 15 to 20,000 people in
Yep,
that short period of time. That's how many people that the police have estimated in the past have come through.
yep.
That's a
There's
lot.
yes, a
That's a
lot.
lot.
There was
It's a
like
lot.
23,000, I think, right, the year prior that Graciela was saying too. But people are like, oh, I don't want to be in crowds. It is through the entire park. It is very open.
Right.
We have water jugs in all through. It is safe. We have Plano's Finest. We have the fire department. We
Mhm.
have an area for first aid, but you just
Mhm.
come and walk and do. It
Right.
is all ADA compliant just through the park. If you're on a walker, if you're, in a wheelchair, if you are, wanting to make sure that you're not, in areas, everything is just all there that you can come in. If you're like wanting to come check out where the fit zone is, it just come right up to where the Sagling house and walk through the paved. But it's
Right.
all that comes through the gazebo area. There will be a lot happening, but you can see from far off. Now, coming down 15th Street, I will say that's probably going to be the way you don't want to come because everybody will be coming through. And is 15th Street shut off?
No, not totally, but we will have three food trucks on 15th Street.
Okay.
So at one part there'll only be one lane. So I would come down 15th Street. I'd come down 16th maybe because that's not going to be closed off. To so they can get around and go and park. But 15th Street may be a little slow just because one lane will be cut off for the festival because we
Or
have.
if you just want to drive, and look and
Mhm.
then find a place to park. And if you want to walk through, there's a lot and there's going to be some evening things happening. But
Right.
I just wanted to come on. Donna, thank you so much. I have popped in the website. It is planointernationalfestival.org. We've got our hashtags. There are comments. We are streaming right now, and I have tried to make sure to tag on my YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And I did verify it is streaming properly on LinkedIn. I will make sure that the festival is tagged. So anybody going to the festival site, like, comment, share this
Mhm.
just to bring more awareness. And before we close, Donna, any last thoughts that you want to share with the viewers and the listeners tonight?
Well, one thing first of all, I'd like to thank you again for having me on and doing this. This is, very important. There's so many things that happen here in Plano. Plano has so many things happening, and the city of Plano has been so supportive of the Plano International Festival as well as MCOR. So I thank them for that. And just to let you know that it's a fun day. It's an educational day. It's a day that you can come out and see neighbors and friends and people you haven't seen in a while, meet new friends. Everyone's friendly, having a good time. Make sure you come to the wellness fair because we have people that are there waiting to serve and waiting to make sure that you get everything that you need. And Justin, if you see me, say hello.
That's
And
right.
yeah, and also one thing we also forgot to talk about is that at the international festival at 5 o'clock we also are having a performance inside the Courtyard Theater where the wellness fair is being held, but it'll be after the wellness fair. It's with uh, not Bridges. It's a performance group
With the arts.
with the arts that will come and do some wonderful performances. So you might want to look into that and just come in and see what that's all about. There's just a lot of things to do. And so if you're at home and you're trying to figure out what am I going to do this weekend? I don't want to go far. I don't want to go downtown. I don't want to go to the state fair. Come downtown Plano.
Come
Come to
downtown
downtown
Plano.
Plano.
Yes.
Downtown Plano. Yes.
And we're supposed to have some good weather, so it won't be super hot.
Right.
And you just come and just relax and
Mhm.
take care of you because there's
Right.
nothing better than on Self Care Saturday is getting some self care for you. And how can you better do that? Whatever you might see that if you wanted to get it done and it's been procrastinating, you haven't been able to get an appointment
Mhm.
because the doctors are so busy, come check it out.
Come
There's
check it out.
no obligations, there's no criteria. We are here to serve the community. We
Mhm.
want to thank all of our city officials within the city of Plano for supporting this. Mayor Munns, I believe, will be there to
Mhm.
start us off with the officiating. And we
Mhm.
have some amazing MCs. I'm going to shout out to all of these wonderful MCs that will be there at the main stage. And of course, come see me, come say hi, come, let's do some movements. Go
Mhm.
over and see Donna, check out the food, and just support our community and
Yes.
take advantage of what's here,
Mhm.
because we will be here on Saturday and then it'll be the following year. Now, all the way through, we have all kinds of events with the Plano International Festival. We have events over at Willow Bend and
Mhm.
Legacy at
Legacy West.
Legacy West.
Mhm.
So with culture, but
Right.
this is our main event. So come check us out. Take care of your wellness, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. Anything else before we close, Donna?
Nope. Just want to see you. We want you out there.
Okay.
That's
Well,
all.
Donna, don't log out yet.
Okay.
Once we go in, and I will be getting us to make sure. And so I just want to wish you all a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous evening. Please go do something for you. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in.